quickly, I thought too, I might cover off riding position or road positioning. You will note I am in the right hand wheel track. What the bloody hell is this person doing? That's a prime example of why I ride where I do. The black car, which is too ahead of me, is driving erratically. So I can see that kind of behaviour, which may give me some idea as to how the white car directly in front of me is going to react, therefore giving me advance warning. This is a 70 kilometre area, and this person is doing 50 kilometres an hour. They're on their brakes every 2 seconds. They're moving from the left hand side of their lane to the right hand side of their lane, and God knows why. They're either useless at driving, or my number one favourite pastime, using a cell phone whilst driving. So what are we doing here? 45 around this corner, which flows into an 80 kilometre area. 70 kilometres, sorry. This person's got no idea whatsoever. Are they old? Are they old? They're old! Yeah! 165 million years old. I know she's 165 million years old because she's obviously been carbon dated. Let's zip up the side. Filtering rules. I love filtering because it's the best in the world. It's Juice Sport, bro. Sport, bro, and a DRZ 400, bro. Try filtering like that on a Can-Am, buddy. Not that there was any real need to filter, because I was only about the 4th car in line, but the reason I filtered because I can, because it's legal and I like it. That's why I filter, because I can. Green light team, come on. Audi Q7. Now I'm going to indicate. There we go. Is this old buddy bro going to let me in? Yeah, he is. Thanks, mate. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Hunter Honda. Geez, you're addictive, mate. You're addictive. If you're looking for people to subscribe to and watch, you've got to check out Hunter Honda. He's good. He's funny. Young guy. Who are some other good ones? Walterific. I love Walterific. Just sounds like a really nice guy. Really clean sense of humour. And don't get me wrong, I like a darker sense of humour too, and I don't mind a bit of swearing from time to time when it's necessary. When it's necessary. Necessary? Yeah, when it's necessary. Some guys take it a little bit too far, but Walterific, he's just got a good sense of humour. And if you subscribe to a lot of motor vloggers, they all have their own little catchphrases. Like Baker Exterior, he says, "Cheer, cheer." He also says, "A real nice," and that's some handmade quality shit.
This is handmade quality shit we're talking here.
But Baker Exterior, he's funny as too. Adrian Nickelodeon, really like Age. He's good. He fights the same battle I do with people on bloody cell phones. And he's got a really good safety message. In all of his videos, he's got a safety message, which if you're looking for an experienced vlogger to watch and learn from, he's a good one to watch. Leadpin, another top guy. Riding with Tom, he's got some good technical knowledge. Tasty ham sandwich. Oh look, I mean, there's that many good motor vloggers out there, it's not funny. And the ones I've mentioned are some of them. One guy who's absolutely exploded in the last 12 months is Do It With Dan. Do it with Dan. Do it with Captain Dan. Do it with Dan. Do it with Dan. Because he's a real boy. And for those of you that watch Do It With Dan, you know what I mean by the phrase, a real boy. And he is a real boy. But he's absolutely exploded. I think last time I checked, which was probably about a month ago, his subs are up to about 320,000, which is, I think, makes him probably one of the biggest in the world at the moment. There is a motorcycle dealership who shall remain nameless. They sell Harleys and Hyasungs. And I will never, ever, ever, ever buy another vehicle from them again. Because I don't trust them. And if you're wondering, no, I did not exceed the posted speed limit there. That was 50 kilometers an hour. But back to vloggers. Vloggity vlog, vlog, vlog. Oh, see, not looking properly, eh? There we go. Benefit to being on a bike, as you can see over cars. A CHEAH. So yeah, if you watch vloggers and you hear me saying things from time to time that you hear other more established vloggers say, I am not copying them on purpose, it's just I've been watching them for so long, it has melded into my psyche. Okay, mate. So I'm not trying to copy them because I don't have my own personality or style. What is my style? I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me. Am I the brooding, angry guy? Am I the childish, funny dude? I don't know. Hopefully you find my videos entertaining. Whether it be entertaining through knowledge and experience, or entertaining because you find me semi-amusing, I don't know. But I just enjoy doing this, and to be honest with you, I may as well record what I do because I normally talk to myself anyway. Yo, what's crackin'? Another excellent one. I absolutely love this guy, in a purely platonic sense of the word. Snowcat. Check out Snowcat. Funny as. And he knows his road rules, and he's not afraid to pull people up. As a matter of fact, go and have a look at this channel where he pulls over a police officer because the police officer did not obey the road rules. So Officer Snowcat pulls him over and gives him some schooling, boy. Teaches him what it is. What it is. See? It's a leadpinism. What it is. And I'm going to go. what it is, man. Now I can't scorn this guy for pulling out like he did, because I just did it to the car behind me, and I'm no angel on the road. But I try not to put myself or anyone else in harm's way through my actions. I get up to a bit of shenanigans, a little bit of hooliganism, but because of my job, which shall remain confidential, I have to behave myself. I have to be a good boy, because I can be held professionally responsible for how I behave in my private life. Which is kind of cool, because it keeps you out of trouble, but it kind of sucks because you can't get up to mischief. And when I say mischief, I don't mean illegal goings on or criminal goings on. Stay in your lane, buddy. Come on, buddy. Freedom Moto. They're alright. If you're in Palmy and looking to buy a bike, they're alright. They're alright. They're not the best, but they're alright. Oh, Motorguzzy. Oh, Motorguzzy, cuzzy. Do. Quite amazed. I haven't seen anyone on their cell phones as of yet. There's always time. The show ain't over till the fat lady sings. Through an orange light. Through a red light, Mr. Ute. For those of you that aren't overly familiar with what traffic lights mean, I will give you a little bit of a lesson. And I'm pretty sure it means this most of the world over. A green light means proceed through the intersection. An orange light means stop if it is safe to do so. It does not mean drop it a gear and go hardcore. There's a dick on his cell phone. Oh yeah, the lights turn green, mate. Fucking loser. It does not mean go hard and get through before it goes red. Orange means stop. Red means stop. Read a few statistics today too, by the way. That it was observed that in New Zealand, 1 in 40 drivers use a cell phone. There's another one on the phone. An army boy. Good on you, buddy. 1 in 40 drivers will use a cell phone. Half will text, whilst the other half will talk on the phone. All good if you've got hands-free, and I don't mind. If you've got hands-free, that's fine. But then it went from 1 in 40 using a phone whilst on the open road to, at traffic lights, 1 in 20. Now, in the same piece of research I read, it also said that if you are sending a text message, increases your chances of having, and I'm not going to say an accident because that implies that there's no fault upon either party. If you have a crash, if you're using your phone, texting whilst driving, increases your chances of having a crash by 400%. 400%. Now I don't know about you guys, but when I'm driving, especially in my four-wheel drive, I'm very, very careful about my surroundings. And maybe that comes from being a motorbike rider, but I'm very careful about my surroundings because you don't know if a dog or a cat or a person's going to walk out in front of you and you're going to hit them. So it's bad enough even when you're concentrating, but to then make your own chances of hitting someone 400% more likely through your own bad decision making just doesn't stand to reason. I'm sorry if I keep harping on about cell phone users, I really am. You probably get sick of hearing it. But the amount of close calls I've had by people on cell phones is shocking. Anyway, I digress. What a beautiful day.